pilgrim. I follow the voice of Kinnereth wherever it can be heard. I've dreamed of seeing Eldergleam for years. Might I travel alongside you? I promise not to get in the way.
Yeah, we've already been through this. You're welcome to join me.
I thank you for your kindness. I had no idea you were a woman of violence. What exactly are you intending to do here? It's like it was in my dream.
What's
had
wrong?
No idea you were a woman of violence. What exactly are you intending to do here?
I need sap to fix the
You
Gildegree.
would violate this marvel of Kinnereth's glory to fix that half-breed stump in Whiterun? That's abominable. Barbaric! I'll have no part of this. Why didn't you tell me what you intended?
Do you have a better idea?
Well, yes. There is
That's,
something.
that sounded really creepy.
It won't repair the
Well,
tree back at the temple,
yes.
but we could bring them a new one.
What did you have in mind?
Follow me. I think I can convince the tree to help us. The Eldergleam has blessed us with a sapling. You should take it to Whiterun. Danica will want to see that the true
Apparently I'm
blessings
bored.
of nature lie in renewal, not a slavish maintenance.
Thanks for your help.
It was my pleasure, friend. In a way, I envy you getting to carry such a direct sign of Kinnereth's graces. Good luck on your travels. May Kinnereth's wind carry only the sweetest scents. I can't believe I finally made it here.
Oh, I'm glad you could make it, French, but I'm sorry that it's been so choppy for you. That was easier than destroying the place. Let's get out of here. Yeah, if you're watching over mobile, it does cause some issues simply because of the quality of the stream, and unfortunately, there's no controls to allow you to drop the quality down. You're on a laptop, okay. If you're wireless, you might want to check how close to the router you are as well, because there are times when being too close actually causes interference as well. Might be why you're experiencing some issues. There you are. Oops. Arissa is supposed to have been fixed as far as this is concerned, because her snap to feature has actually been turned off. But, what I might have to do is dismiss her entirely and bring her back. Dismiss her entirely, then clean save and reinstall her. Just doing a little bit of saving. Make sure that we won't, if we crash, we won't have to start the journey again. I have to say I'm quite liking the look of this this ENB, but the dark areas are particularly dark. Shadows are very deep. Yeah, there doesn't appear to be a lot of ambient light in this one, which is what the Seasons of Skyrim was particularly good at. Yeah, me too, when it's appropriate, Ventic. It's inside it makes perfect sense, but outside on a sunny day it should at least be a little bit. Whereas you see the shadows under these trees. All the streamers with their Twitter accounts. Yeah, it's one of the things Twitch really needs to improve on is the alerts that go out and the timeliness of them. I could really do with a proper I don't know, browser plugin maybe, something along those lines, so that it's fairly instantaneous. Okay. Well, that was unfortunate. I'll let you guys see that for a few minutes while I get things restarted. Yeah, the trouble with the emails is that email isn't an instantaneous communication method. It's never has been. So expecting them to be the alert function is, it's a little unnecessary. That's interesting. That's very weird. I wonder why it would send out that message just before I crash. That's interesting to know that. Thanks, Ventic. Mind you, I suppose it's a nice forward alert. You get to know I'm going to crash before I do. Steam keeps track of us all. Oh yes. Having said that, it's really not Gabe I'm worried about. Okay. We are back. Oh, it could be, yes. Yeah, it could be. But on stream it hasn't happened yet. Yeah, quite possibly. I hadn't even thought of that. Quite right. Yeah, somewhere between 20 and 30 seconds at times, so it can be quite bad. Oh, for those of, speaking of follows and Steam alerts and things like that, for those of you that are interested, me and some of potentially your other favourite streamers have formed a little group on Steam, named after a very common phrase amongst our streams: save early, save often. You can find a link to it down in the profile under social. If you would like to follow us all there, you'll find me and Jordan Millward and Velvet Violetta and Bow and Bullets and Shady Cat. So yes, please feel free to hop over there and follow us and see what we're up to. Still needs updating a little bit, but you know, it's only got my show times in there at the moment, but it'll have the rest of them in there shortly. And feel free to give us a follow on Steam as well. We've actually got some events that I need to talk to the guys about, some ideas and things. So yeah, it's looking quite good. Sounds like Arissa's behind us again now. She's actually back on a horse for once. There's two huge spiders fighting each other. That's very interesting. At least I assume they're fighting each other. Yeah, they are. Good. They were fighting each other. Not anymore, unfortunately. I plan on leaving that well behind. Just inform the guards of the incoming spider and leave them to it, I think. Some epic riding music there. I can, Henry. The Creative Fatality is the set that I use, and while the mic is pretty good, but obviously not the best in the world, as you can probably hear, the actual headphones are amazing for the money. Thank you very much, Terry. There was a little bit of a stutter there, Screen, yes. A couple of times I was saving as well. Oh, cool. Andy, how you doing? Hello and goodbye, I guess. Welcome to the stream. Now have a loading screen. Okay, I think we'll go and drop off the sapling, and then probably go and get something to eat and have a sleep, because I seem to be really tired.
Had enough of fish and fry. Staying up yourself and your kin for choice cut steak or tender rack ribs. You look tired. The Bannered Mare has beds for it.
Yes, apparently I am very tired. Well, this looks a little different with this ENB.
God bless you, healer.
Now that really does look a bit more like a temple, doesn't it? A bit more than it did with the last ENB anyway.
The fever. My body burns.
Quite impressive.
Do you have the Elder Gleam sap?
No, I've got a sapling.
But I can't run the temple without the support of people who are inspired by the Gilder Gleam. How can this little tree bring new worshippers?
So sick. Can hardly stand it.
Morris said that renewal is more important than maintenance.
You're right, of course. It can be hard to hear the winds of Kinneret when all you hear are the rabble in the temple. Death feeds new life. I'm sure that in time, this little sapling will grow into a new Gildegreen that will tower over Whiterun. Thank you. Grace of Kinneret be with you.
And also with you. Okay. I think we'll go and find a bed to sleep in. And
I ain't asking for much, just a few seconds.
have a rest, have something to eat, and then we'll decide what we're going to go and do next. Have you ever watched one of your records? I watched one of mine, that's pretty weird. Yes, I have, and it's extremely strange. I've never got used to the sound of my own voice recorded, it's very odd.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
That is very dark, isn't it? Wow.
You look like you could hold their liquor. How about a friendly contest to win a staff?
Mm-hmm.
If
No.
it's work you need, how about chopping up some wood for the fires?
I need these bottles filled. Water, please. And I'd like to rent a room.
Sure thing. It's
And I'd
yours by
like to
then.
be not stabbed in the head when I wake up as well. If that's
I
if that's
shall
extra,
take your
I'm
room
willing to
right
pay.
this way.
This is an ode to Skyrim's staunch protectors, the Imperials. We drink to our youth, to days come and gone. The
Good
age
God, I
of
can't even see the
aggression
bed.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
done. We'll drive out the storm cloaks and restore what we own.
Alright, 1 PM. Let's go for about that'll do, I think. Hearing yourself in English is even weirder. Yeah, I can imagine it would. It wouldn't be as weird as me hearing myself speaking French, mainly because I can't. Oh, we feel like we could learn new things today. That's always good. Ah, 2 perks to increase. Excellent. So what do we reckon? How's our smithing doing? 30? Ooh. Yes, I'm going to go for that. How much is that? That's 50. Not going to be touching that for a while. Oops, too far. No, I'm not going to go for that. We don't do heavy armour anyway. See what we can get in marksmanship. 66, which is nice. Draw bows 25% faster. That could be very nice. 25% more damage with any bow. Yes, I think we'll go for that. Makes sense to me.
Down with Ulfric, the killer of kings, on the day
I thought there was 2 songs going on there. That was quite weird.
of your death we will drink and we'll sing.
Right, let's see if we can get out of here without being brutally murdered.
Children of Skyrim, and we fight all our lives. Sovngarde beckons of us.
Oh, food and stuff. That would be an idea, wouldn't it? Have to be up for work in 4 hours. Wow, man. Yes, go get some sleep. Have a good night, and we'll see you again, hopefully. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, I'm still hungry. Just eat a load of tomatoes. That sounds like you got some internet issues, Scrane. Good. So I'm just going to save that. So we don't have to end up having to do that again.
Want to hear a little Nord wisdom? You don't really know a woman until you've had a strong
What
drink
can I do for you?
and a fist fight with her.
Hopes and our
Oh, sorry to hear that, Scrane. Okay, Skyrim, we'll see you again. Hopefully things clear up and you'll be able to get back on again sometime.
Well met, kinsman. That sapling means the guild agreed will live.
That's a very strange looking sky.
People of Whiterun.
That looks like an impending doom kind of sky, like it's going to be a massive thunderstorm later. Okay, let's have a look and see what we've actually got in our in our hands. What have we got to do? Okay. Okay. Well, I think what we'll do is we'll make the trek up to High Hrothgar after this. But first, I think it's probably a good. Sleeping patterns all over the place that you wish you could call it a night. Yeah, I'm in that very same club. I know what it's like. Very difficult to find sleep sometimes. I think what we'll do is, since it's about that time and we're at a good point, we'll call a break at this point. I'll switch over to the pretty pictures so you can have a watch of those. If you do have any of your own screenshots that you would like to add to our stream here, we would love to showcase them for you. So if you either PM them to me with a link to them, or email them directly to me, I'll put your name on them and the title that you give it, if you give it one, and we'll add it here, and we would love to share it with everybody that watches. I will be back in 5 minutes. Stretch your legs, grab a drink, and we'll see you then. Cheers, guys.